It has been a hot topic at A&M, moving a voting location away from campus ahead of midterm elections. Now students are banding together to make sure they can cast their ballots. And we are just days away from the start of the Special Olympics Fall Classic at Travis Field. And one athlete is getting the opportunity of a lifetime. Your KRHD News starts right now.
Connecting the Brazos Valley, this is KRHD News.
In our continuing coverage of early voting access for Texas A&M students, a new development has been made. While the county has not brought polling boxes back to the students, there's a possibility they may bring students to the polls. KRHD reporter Rebecca Fiedler brings us the latest.
As we get closer to early voting days, the Memorial Student Center on Texas A&M's campus still has not been reinstated as an early voting location. Both the county and students are efforting ways to fund buses to transport students from campus to the polls at City Hall. Texas A&M students from several on-campus organizations are crowdfunding the money to secure at least one Aggie Spirit bus to take student voters to College Station City Hall for early voting. They'll be putting their deposit down on Monday, according to students from Move Texas. The schedule for that bus may be limited.
I believe it's almost every day of early voting, but it's not the entire period, like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Each day has a different schedule. We're basically just trying to pinpoint when we believe students will be the most active in getting to the polls.
A&M students and faculty's fight for easy poll access has been a long one. Ever since the Brazos County Commissioner's Court removed early voting from campus and relocated it to City Hall, Aggie students from organizations such as Move Texas have been advocating tirelessly at the Commissioner's Court for a change.
I tried to drive to City Hall from campus, and the logistics of getting to my on-campus parking spot and getting to City Hall through campus traffic requires at least 2 hours round trip. And that doesn't even account for the time it takes me to wait in line at the polls.
Commissioner Nancy Berry of Precinct 3, which covers the Texas A&M campus, was the official who proposed the relocation of early voting to off-campus earlier this year. Berry has heard the voices of the students and faculty.
No, I said it was a mistake.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And I apologized, and that we're going to do everything we can to get the students to the polls.
Now, Berry says the Commissioner's Court will vote in this coming Tuesday's session to work jointly with Texas A&M to fund buses that will take students to City Hall during early voting days. If voted into action, this venture would be fulfilled through the county's general funds. When asked about the importance of students voting, Berry said this.
Absolutely.
Gotcha.
It's not the students. I want every voter to vote.
It's still early in the planning process for these buses for both students and the county, so details are not yet available on how many buses will be in use. But in the opinion of the students who lost their polling station on campus, it's the least the county can do.
We're having to do all this extra work on our end just to ask the bare minimum. And in my opinion, we are the third largest university in the United States. There's no excuse for us not to be able to early vote on campus.
Now, one of the students organizing this effort told me that depending on how the Commissioner's Court votes on Tuesday, the students may need to adjust the schedule and route of the bus that the students, are procuring. Reporting in College Station, Rebecca Fiedler, KRHD News.
And here's where you can vote starting October the 24th ahead of Election Day. And Brian, you can visit the Brazos County Election Administrator Office, Arena Hall, or Galilee Baptist Church. College Station voters can head to the Utilities Meeting and Training Facility or to the new City Hall. You can vote early from October 24th to November the 4th. Election Day is November the 8th.